This is monumentally important. A quick talk on why forced socialism cannot work, and a happy solution for progressives who'd still like it to work. Hear me out. Socialism that is widespread and forced can't work because of human nature. Human nature wants to excel. We want to get more of something while working less. That's just our nature. Karl Marx and the communist, socialist, progressives since him don't account for this. Here is a classic Marxian example, okay? 1,000 well-meaning workers want to band together in a workers' paradise. We will all work in the fields, work in the factories. We will all equally split the produce. 1,000 workers get together, and on day one, they march out with their tools to the fields and the factories. They produce, and with the sales from day one, they split it equally, have a nice dinner, and they have profit left over. Good. Day two. 998 of those 1,000 return to their fields and factories. But two of them, Yevgeny and Vadim, say, they decide, you know, if we went to the beach, nobody would really notice the lower work product, and we can still come back and share in the dinner equally. That's what they've promised. So 998 out of 1,000, they produce slightly less, and pretty much everyone enjoys the results. But a few people have noticed. Vadim and Evgeny have come back with tans, and they look very happy today. Day three. It's not just 2 absentees, it's 30 absentees. They said, we could do this too. Why don't we go fishing, hunting, beach, casino? They won't miss us. A little bit less work product, and we'll still all enjoy, and we'll enjoy it more because we will have gotten R&R. Day 4, enough people pick up on this that 30%, 300 people are absent from their appointed duties now. 300 people sipping margaritas, expecting the rest to do work and still sharing in it equally. Day 5. How many people are back? 1,000 out of those 1,000, because they're having guns pointed at them. That is the only way that you could enforce this regimen. That's the result of trying to force things against human nature. You can only do it ultimately at gunpoint. Forced socialism is really forcing at the point of the gun, because if you don't comply in modern governance, you go to jail. If you resist that, you get shot. Now, can socialism work? In small amounts, yeah. The socialism of a family. You trust one another, you sacrifice from one another, in part because of your love for one another. That's socialism that does work. I can expand it a little bit more. I think medium-sized organizations, very dedicated to one purpose, can work well. Some private kibbutzim have worked. Churches are socialist in a lot of natures, and they succeed in their mission generally. But once you get to strangers that you are trying to foist rules upon, it can't work. Now, I know a lot of progressives really would like it to. So here is what the libertarian who would like to have a regimen that makes everyone happy offers. The libertarian says, you progressives can have the systems you want, just don't foist it on others. You can have the schools you want, the welfare system you want, the labor relations system you want, the retirement system you want. All of these are yours as long as it's voluntary. 2/3 of Vermont could join in They'll join Bernie Sanders and have a, I believe, peaceful. A president with this sort of realm would say, we'll still protect you against invasion. You'll pay a small share of the income tax, and otherwise you're out. Take care of yourselves the way you want. Just don't point guns at other people who don't want to be part of it. How good is that? I endorse it because it means that people can compare systems, that we could end up with a few enclaves across the United States with experiments in socialism. Look, I offer this to conservatives too. Conservatives who want to have very devout, restrictive communities, don't want to have anyone working on their Sabbath, don't even want to have people driving through their communities. I love that too. Set it up your way. Don't force others to go along, and this will be a happy and prosperous republic. Please consider that before you move to legislating things which we don't want.